Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to use some pens and wanted to show you a Karl Kopinski method of drawing that allows you to draw from imagination. Essentially, he does some squiggly lines and then you use your imagination to try to figure out what is it that you want to see. It's almost like looking at clouds. So in this image, to me this looks like an astronaut of some sort. So I use first I start with a pencil and then I use a pen to outline the areas, trying to get a grip on it. Now this isn't meant to be a finished work, it is only designed to help you create characters from imagination that perhaps you may not create otherwise. As you can see here, I'm just outlining with a thin pen, 0.03. Over here I'm making the tube and then the helmet. You can decide what to keep and what not to keep. As you can see, this is kind of a rough, very rough image. Now I'm using the thicker pen to create shadows and create more definition in the image. Just to make it more, seem more like a object than just an outline. So here I just jumped ahead to show you the finished product, what it ends up looking like, and then I'm going to start the process from scratch. You can see I'm using a pencil here, doesn't matter, it's just for your purpose. And the looser the line, the better. It doesn't have to make any sense. You just, as you can see, I'm not trying to follow anything, just going around in random pattern. After I'm done, if I feel like I might need something, and then I look at it, what can I see in there? What do I see? A face? Do I see a arm? And immediately I can see this is the front of a face right here. This is a nose, big gnarly looking nose, and an eye socket. Then I detail the nose. All this is designed to help you create characters that you may not have originally thought of or ever would have come up with. I know I would have never thought of creating a character like this guy. No matter how many times I sat in front of a piece of paper and tried to come up with a character. It's designed to take the pressure away from creating. And I will link Karl Kopinski's channels below in the description. If you follow him on any channel, if you ever heard of him, you know what he does. And he's incredibly talented at doing this technique. I'm not sure if he's the one that developed it. I call it the Karl Kopinski technique simply because I know him by this method. And I admire him for this process. He inspired me to try it out. So here, I made him bald and I'm giving him more features. And literally in just a couple of minutes, you have a caricature or character that you may have never thought of or come up with in your life if you hadn't followed this technique. And as you can see, there's still lines there that I'm not using. That's okay. This process isn't about perfection or for you to come up with a finished product. You can use this as a reference for later in terms of a character you may want to create. Here I'm giving him a bit of a shadow under the cheek and just embellishing it more than I really need to be honest. And as we jump ahead, you can see that I've added a mustache, hairy eyebrow, some nose hairs, and just a small little few chin hairs to make him more of a ridiculous character. Here I'm doing another squiggly line just to demonstrate the process further and to show you the vast difference of characters and details that you can obtain from it. And again, this is nothing special. If you've looked at clouds and imagined a dog or, a monkey or an angel or bunny, this is the exact same thing. You're just looking at the lines and trying to imagine, can I see a face? What can I see? What kind of feature am I looking at? And so I just take one of the lines and I see what I think is an outline of a face, and I was like, oh, look, that might be her hair. And I just follow that. And then as I create, I can make my own new lines and add to it. I don't have to take all the lines into account. I don't have to do anything. This is just for fun. This may never become a character of any sorts. You might never follow through. But it allows you to develop your imagination, and it allows you to create characters you may have never created in your life if you hadn't used this method. As you can see here, I'm trying to decide where to go, what lines to use and not use, whether to continue the lines or create new ones. Like I am here, I give her some hair and a headband of sorts. And just define her outline. And as it is self-evident, these are not detailed drawings. These are simply basic drawings to allow you to develop a character, especially if you're having issues coming up with something from your imagination and you're feeling stuck. I suggest if you're a beginner or if you want to develop just your imagination or develop characters that you've never could have thought of, give this a try. And check out Karl Kopinski's channel. I'll have the information in the description. And one final note that this isn't the definitive way of creating characters or the only way. This is just a suggestion and a way you can try if you're having issues. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And leave me a comment of what you think of this process. If you've tried it, you liked it, you don't like it, it'd be great to know. Be kind to each other and stay safe out there. Enjoy.